The tiger had badly crashed the bones of Narva's shoulder and lacerated his flesh. He didn't mind anything about that. He bravely saves his friend from the tiger. Here, the author wanted the government to provide the bravery certificate to Arya and as well as Narva. Welcome dear students. I am Mrs. Reena, lecturer, Department of English at Vidyashram First Grade College, Mysuru. Today in this session, let us discuss the prose, A Deed of Bravery of 2nd Sem BCom. So in this session, we are going through the introduction to the author, introduction to the story, and A Deed of Bravery, A Tale of Courage, and the critical analysis of the story. So let us know about the author, Jim Corbett. So he was born in the year 1875 and he lived up to 1995. Edward James Corbett was a British hunter, tracker, naturalist, and author who hunted a number of man-eating tigers and leopards in India. He held the rank of colonel in the British Indian Army and was frequently called upon by the government of the United Provinces of Agra and Oudh, now the Indian states of Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, to kill man-eating tigers and leopards that were preying on people in the nearby villages of the Kumaon Garhwal regions. He authored Man-Eaters of Kumaon, Jungle Lore, and other books recounting his hunts and experiences. He became an avid photographer and spoke out for the need to protect India's wildlife from extermination. You might have heard about Jim Corbett National Park. Okay, this is in Uttarakhand, and Jim Corbett National Park is the oldest national park in India and was established in the year 1936 as Halin National Park, and it was renamed as Jim Corbett National Park in the year 1957. Now, let us look into the introduction to the prose. Jim Corbett's short story, A Deed of Bravery, deals with the heroic deeds of survival against all odds. Two protagonists of the story, Arya and Narva, had to survive against a circumstance which seems all about too much hardships. To collect the bamboos for basket making, they have to travel long distance on foot to forest where tigers are frequent. In one such journey, Narva gets attacked by a tiger and Arya saves him with extreme bravery. Next comes Narva's fight against odds to survive after the tiger attack. Jim Corbett found the story an act of great bravery. Now let's move on to the summary of this story. Narva and Arya considered themselves as blood brothers who were born and lived in tiny village near Almora. They were basket makers by profession. In summer, they worked in their village Almora, while in winter, they went to Kaladhungi. This is also a forest area in Uttarakhand where there is a great demand for huge baskets. They used to collect bamboos from the government reserved forest near Kaladhungi to make the basket. On 26 December 1939, Narva and Arya set out to the bazaar at Kaladhungi to get a license from the forest guards to collect bamboo. As they were on their way, they came to a place of trees and grass jungle, which is also frequented by many wild animals, including tigers. Harya was leading among the two and Narva was following him. Suddenly, Harya heard an angry roar of a tiger and the shriek of Narva. So Harya turns around, sees Narva lying on his back on the ground and a tiger lying diagonally across him. So Harya then takes hold of the 2 feet of Narva and starts pulling him away from under the tiger. He is able to save Narva from the tiger and eventually gets him to Nalini, the place, with his superhuman efforts. The tiger had badly crashed the bones of Narva's shoulder and lacerated his flesh. When they reached Nalini, Maggie wrote to the assistant surgeon, the in charge of Kaladungi Hospital, to attend Narva. So Jim Corbett, the author, was out shooting birds. So when he came back in the evening, Maggie told him all about Narva and how he was attacked by the tiger. The next morning, when the author visits the hospital, the doctor informed him that he has done all he could and had sent him. Sent him home after treatment, and he also says that he also told that there is very little chance of recovery. Then the author rushes to the communal hut where there are 20 families living together, and he finds Narva lying in a corner on the bed of straw and leaves, and his wounds showing signs of getting septic. For a week, Narva is in hut's corner, looked over by his weeping wife and Harya as well as his other friends. So it seems clear to the author that Narva's wound need to be opened up and cleaned in order to avoid becoming septic. So the author takes him to the hospital. The young doctor does his job brilliantly, and for 3 months the treatment continues, after which Narva, along with his wife and children, and Harya go back to their village near Almora. So the author then mentions that of all the deeds that I have witnessed or that I have read or heard about, I count Harya's rescue of Narva the greatest. Unarmed and alone in a great expanse of jungle, to respond to cry of a companion in distress and to pull that companion away from an angry tiger that was lying on him, and then to drag and carry that companion for 2 miles up a steep hill to a place of safety. Not knowing but that the tiger was following needed a degree of courage that is given to few and that any man could envy. So here the author Jim Corbett is praising Harya, who saved Narva dying from the tiger. So he says that the deed which Harya's rescue of Narva is the greatest deed. Harya was very courageous that he did not had any arm. So he was unarmed. Even he might have get attacked by the tiger, but he didn't mind anything about that. He bravely saves his friend from the tiger. The author therefore wanted Arya's brave act and Narva's heroism in surviving all odds to be acknowledged by a certificate of merit by the government. Here, the author wanted the government to provide the bravery certificate to Arya and as well as Narva. But the government, they wanted the proper eyewitness. As there was no proper eyewitness, they were not able to give this certificate. He wanted to appeal to His Majesty the King, but as the World War had just started, the King was busy with much greater affairs. He wanted to inform this to the King also, His Majesty, but as the World War started, the King was busy with his own works. He was not able to concentrate on this matter. So, the critical analysis. A Deed of Bravery by Jim Corbett is an intense short story about two untouchable young men who fought a tiger and other adversities to emerge victorious. The author Jim Corbett is all praise for these two people, Arya and Narva. So, in his words only, we will come to know that how Jim Corbett praised the bravery of these two boys. Next, the theme. The theme of the short story is friendship. Friendship is a very significant theme in the story, A Deed of Bravery. So, he was not worried about his life, but still he came forward to save his friend Narva. In the next session, let us discuss the poem If. Thank you. Stay safe and stay healthy.